always so much to celebrate in the world of art. We unconsciously engage in different forms of art daily without really paying attention to it. In the words of Thomas More, the ordinary arts we practice every day at home are of more importance to the soul than their simplicity might suggest. This is the Art Express. Thanks for joining. You're still watching the Art Express on TVC. Now, Constellation exhibition is presented by Iwalewa Gallery of Art. The exhibition showcases the contemporary paintings and sculptures by Auchi Polytechnic class of 99. Let's go.
The title of the exhibition is Constellation. The inspiration was getting out. We finished for back over the years, and we deemed it fit to come together as a group. This I titled it African Dormant. Yes, is a metal construction, assemblage of metals, found sculptures you get from these junk metals. So when I put them together to achieve this piece that is here now.
The spark in our work is about our diversity. It's the fact that we have various artists showcasing, about 14, and the artists all attended same school and graduated from same class. And interestingly, they have a different way of rendition. So it's like we have abstract artists, we have figurative artists, we have sculptors, and we have landscape artists, all in the same class. So one will wonder how they have this kind of variety in their rendition when they actually practice from the same school, within the same period, from the same lecturer. So I think our diversity is what we are showcasing.
The artists have really defined themselves. You know, that's what we've been preaching, that people should be pushing the frontiers. They're pushing their frontiers, they're pushing the boundaries. They're being themselves. They're singing their own songs. Regardless of how the average person views their art, that's the art in it. Regardless of how you see the art, they are not boxed into a corner. Everybody, you could see how different, you know, and the approach. They're speaking their language, and it's very unique and beautiful.
I just here to celebrate our 25th year of graduation. So we have been out of school for more than 25 years now. Happy to be together, and you can see the joy in the works. So I'm into metal. I do mostly traditional metal works. So these are some of my works, and I just have to showcase it as one of the work to prove that we have been working. I'm a full-time studio artist. So that is my inspiration, is that I really deal on African art. So I just titled this one African Mask. You can see there's a female mask, there's a male mask. So you have to, and the third one is the Benin Chief. The Benin Chief is which you are going to see. Understand? So it's something that I have to produce to present African culture.
Tattoo is a beauty of African woman.
So what is the inspiration behind?
Okay, the inspiration is that you see, women. I discovered that most of my art pieces, they are mostly of female type. That without female, you cannot achieve anything in life. Female people, the society we have today, people believe that the Western culture, that the female there, they are more beautiful than us. I say no. In African culture, we are more beautiful than the Western culture. That's why I'm trying to depict the African woman, how she look like. This will be our culture. This will be our culture. But today, you see all manner of influence of the Western culture. This is how our culture used to be. This is our identity. This is how we are known for. Not the Western culture that we are seeing today, where you see many people are now putting on dread, wearing all manner of dresses on in the name of Western culture. A beautiful African woman, you have the hairstyle, that is what you depict the African culture woman for, and also the necklace and the earrings. That's what you depict the African culture woman for.
Basically, it's I used the painting medium is acrylic. Yeah, painting medium is acrylic, but there's thread work on the base of the painting before the paint comes on it. Now, the basic thing about artworks is that it invokes emotions in whoever it is that is viewing the pieces. Whatever it is that the artist, while making the works, is trying to convey might not be what the viewer sees. The viewer might see something else. So, for instance, this painting is titled Silent Thoughts. Yeah, so it talks about the dynamics, that goes through the human mind. Basically, it's not every expression that you see on someone's face that is actually what is in his mind.
Most of the time, most of my works is based on, children's series. So I saw this young girl playing with the sound. I decided to capture it, to translate, into painting. So this other work, I titled it Supportive Mother. Actually my work is, what happens in everyday life. Supportive mother. So I was in the market one day. It just though you do go, everybody goes to the market. Why? So, but this particular day, I saw this woman, in an odd song, cutting leaves. Just drive down this thing. What my mother, did for me, what she did for me when I was going to school, how she supported me. I saw this woman. I said, this woman, she's a supportive wife. Understand? A supportive mother. So because we tend to overlook this thing because women, they do a lot. They support their husbands, support their children to make sure they achieve a lot in life. So I decided to go to the studio. I captured the woman. I decided to go to the studio to translate it into painting. That's about supportive mother. So this other work is also a group of young children. I call it soul lifters. Soul lifters. They were just making melodies, playing the flute, beating the drums. So you can see that most of my work, you can see that there's a great contrast in the work.
Still to come, School of Arts, Design and Printing, Yaba College of Technology, and Kunle Adeyemi Studios present Paintography and Paintocast Explored by Dr. Kunle Adeyemi at the Yusuf Grillo Gallery, Lagos. Let's take a look.
Well, we're here to, experience art in a different form and manner, and we're not disappointed because amazing works so far are mind-blowing, exciting, vibrant, and colors are like very, very unimaginable. That's what I'll say. Yeah.
I'm here because obviously I love the visual arts and I love to support other galleries. I run a gallery myself. I used to run a gallery myself, so we all sort of work together. And I think the artist he's got and the body of work is actually very outstanding. So I think what's nice is such a beautiful balance. You have some very contemporary abstract works like around us. You have some conceptual works over there, and then you have some figurative works as well. So it's almost something for, there's a monochrome there, so it's almost something for everyone. So I think that, and what's together, it looks great. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the exhibition. I'm really enjoying it.
I'm here to curate this exhibition of Dr. Kunle Adeyemi. It is to celebrate him. This is his 65th birthday, and it's his last session in the school, in this college. He has done so well, and Dr. Kunle Adeyemi has done so much concerning Paintograph and Paintocast. That was his area of research when he was in the university for his doctorate program, and he has done so well. In this exhibition, you see a lot of symbols. I see him as a master of symbolism. He's done so well, and he has practicalized it in what we see. He talks to power, he talks to love, he talks to our social way of living, he talks to our culture. So he has actually addressed so many things in his symbols. He hasn't worked like other artists, and that's one thing I enjoy in his work. He's worked more like somebody who is a deep thinker, and you enjoy it in it. The way we dress, the way we clothe ourselves, the way we talk to each other. He has addressed all of that in his work.
Certainly, the Yaba School of Art is one of the most important and prestigious institutions of art in West Africa. And we hold in such high esteem whatever events they take part in. And I think this exhibition, which celebrates one of our best and brightest, Kunle Adeyemi, is quite an important exhibition. And so I'm pleased to be here to support Kunle and also to support the institution. Well, Kunle is certainly one of our most important printmakers. Certainly he's a top 10 printmaker in West Africa. And his use of colors are second to none. I also think that he's also an extremely experimental artist that has shown through in the gamut of work he shows, different media, paper, plastograph, plastocast, metal, and mixed media. So it certainly shows that he has multiple skill sets and competencies. So I think that would have to be a high point of this exhibition for me. And also, he's an important alumni of the Hamatan workshop series, which also has an extremely experimental approach to producing art. So I am here to congratulate Kunle for a job well done, to wish him happy birthday, and also to say that we are proud of his contribution to this great institution.
Paintograph and Paintocast. This innovative approach is a fallout from Kunle Adeyemi's doctoral thesis in his desire to contribute knowledge to the global art space. This exhibition, however, serves as a valedictory meditations from an academic who takes a bow from the School of Art, Design and Printing, Yaba College of Technology at the age of 65. His works points us to the value of nature and our environment and the need to preserve our cultural heritage. There is color harmony and visual coherence in his works, which resonates with his audience. His relief paintocasts protrude from a flat background, and the composition of the components is really expressive and pulls the eyes of the viewer to finally focus on his subject. It shows artistic proficiency with his mediums and demonstrates mastery of his works.
Dr. Kunle Adeyemi is a senior colleague because he's pulling out of the system. Dr. Kunle Adeyemi is a teacher, is a mentor, is an administrator of note, and an artist who has actually, of many parts, I would say, because he has participated in seminars, workshops, and staged over 100 group shows, over 14 solo exhibitions. I mean, that is no joke. So he's a friend, a brother, I would say, that has put in all his energy. I mean, that is him for you, because in anything he believes, he participates in it with passion. And with that, you will discover that we can see that in what he's displaying today, because he has demonstrated that he's not just a teacher, he's also a doer, because he practices what he teaches. So that's him for you. And I want to believe that what we're witnessing today is just a tip of the iceberg of what he's done.
We are gathered here today for a purpose, and the purpose is to show some of the things that I've done in my private studio in the corner of my room as a researcher, as an artist, and I will use that to amplify my contributions in this college, the Yaba College of Technology. Is an art teacher or an art instructor, and this that I've shown today will re-energize the system, restructure the system. How do I mean? Re-energize the students, and even my colleagues, who are also in the practice, and it's an ongoing thing, and it's very transformative, So these works are shown to enlighten, to inform, to educate, to instruct, and actually to let people know that art has its contribution in national development. And so essentially, this exhibition is a valedictory exhibition. Today I turned 65, and it is mandatory that you must retire. And I am saying, look, even when you are retired, you can still be productive. Even when you are looking at retirement, you can still be productive. And so that productivity, and that sense of responsibility is what I have come here to display today.
Today is the final judgment on the case of Oriyomi, the teenager who was assaulted by the minister's son.
Sexual abuse is an ongoing issue, and I am committed to always get justice to all victims.
It's to keep you quiet.
My name is Adenike Odunbawo. I am the producer of Alaga, the Yoke, and also an actor in the film. Popularly, people would usually say God, which I also acknowledge, but it was me just answering a question that I've had in my head for the longest time. I don't want to tell you what the question is, but when you watch the film, you would agree with me that I actually answered the question that most people have out there. Very relatable, and you will get what my question is when you find the answer in the film. Filming, writing Ajaga, filming it, producing it, and acting in it has been the most tasking challenge I have ever done. I pride myself as someone who gets things done, but Ajaga really challenged me. It really challenged me. But I want to appreciate my director, Remi Binola, because she was helpful in helping me to navigate. You know, she tells me when I have to be a producer, and she equally informs me, Adenike, I want you to be an actor now. And so it wasn't seamless, but we pulled it off.
Daddy, my husband is cheating on me.
Story of people in leadership preying on innocent, vulnerable, less privileged people. So we decided it was something that we should work on. And we did a script conference. The script was done. And we decided to put up a production team, which was headed by the writer herself, which is Adenike Odunbawo, who produced the film, and directed by Remi Binola. If you'll notice, the cast is majorly filled with women. You know, it's more of a woman's story, and the story was told from the angle of a pastor's wife. Okay, so we're seeing the troubles, the travails, the challenges the pastor's wife go through while the husband is probably doing his thing, you know. So the story is told from that angle.
The role is beautiful, but let me say it was toxic and it was fun, because I can only say because why it's toxic, it was because the crying part, I have to bring out tears for no reason. So I think that's because the crying part is just like, you don't have a reason to cry, and they have to put on your face. You have to just do that, all those kind of stuff to bring tears out of your face. Yeah.
Did David ever give you any reason to doubt him? No!
I couldn't be more proud of my wife.
Ajaga is a very wonderful movie. You all need to see. Like, it's a movie you will learn a lot from. Like, I don't know what to tell you until you come out and support us. Bring your friends, your family, your enemy. September 6th, because you really need to see. You don't even know maybe it's what is happening in your home or in your corner. That is what you want to come and watch. So you really need to come and see this movie. And mind you, I played the role of Omo Labake on this movie. You really need to come and see what I played. Like, come and see more of me.
This message doesn't have anything to do with him being a man of God. Daddy, my husband is cheating on me.
Character, the friend to the lead female who supports her during her trying times and serves as a friend that you need in real life, not plastic friendship, but very intentional friendship. I think that I want the media to not always look for clickbait, but to actually get parts and fractions of conversations in the film that actually teach people lessons and not just so people can click. Let it actually have deep lessons and not just the part that you feel, this is going to trend, so let's take it. No, let's focus on the messages that we're trying to pass across in our stories.
Ajaga is a faith-based movie, but unlike most faith-based movies that are about redemption, Ajaga is actually about taking responsibility. We had to stay focused, so we couldn't do a lot of gymnastics. We didn't want to take the attention away from the subject because of the topic. Well, I want people to learn that everyone should be responsible for their actions. Normally, there are people who are above the law in this country, and some of them are men of God. But with Ajaga, we just want to say that everyone should be made to take responsibility for their actions.
I couldn't be more proud of my wife.
You know, he's a man of God now. This message doesn't have anything to do with him being a man of God. Daddy, my husband is cheating on me.
Good girl.
Beautiful. Now, truly, art takes skills. It's a daily expression of creative skills and imagination. It's about producing works that are appreciated for both their beauty and emotional power. Now, this is where we wrap it up today on the Art Express. Special thanks to you for joining us. Have a beautiful day.